In last lecture, we have started introduction to environment studies. In that was in the definition of the environment study, concept of environment studies. In that was in the definition. What is environment study? The study which includes the everything which is surrounding to us, is surrounding to our surrounding in to our human being or environment, which included in the environment. So the everything which consists, which is surrounded to us, that may be referred to as environment, surrounding environment, surrounding nature, that is known as environment. So in that environment, everything is included. All the living, non-living things are which are included in that. The study of this environment, which includes the various aspects of the environment, its quality, maintenance of the environment. The all this constitute environment science, the study of the nature, or science which includes the study of environment, its quality, its maintenance, and different aspects of the environment and its process that is included in this environmental science or environmental studies. That includes mainly air, soil, water, all living and non-living things surrounding to us, which constitute the environment. All these aspects are included in this environment. So this aspect which influences our daily life. So without this uh, constituents or factors or without uh, any things, so if it is there is deficiency, so that the process will not complete. The- these things are included in this environment. This is the process. This is process in the environment that maintains the quality of the environment, that runs the uh, various processes, and so for survival of the human being and other animals or other non-living things, living and non-living things. So that should undergo various processes. So it is a from environment surrounding to us that we get food to eat. From the soil, we take different types of crops in different seasons. So, and from the we can obtain the food from the trees or from the crops after their cultivation or after their growing of the crops. We get different types of crops like wheat, rice, sugarcane, maize, and other types of crops, uh, and that we need daily. So water is required for drinking purpose, for industrial purpose, or other purposes. It is also important. Air for breathing, hmm, for circulation, which is necessary for our daily living. For all the living and non-living things, these things are necessary. This is the environment study. The definition, the concept of environmental study was seen in last lecture. Then its multidisciplinary nature of the environmental studies, the process of environmental studies, various sciences and studies included in this subject, like social sciences, biological sciences, chemical sciences, physical sciences, geological sciences. The importance of this environmental study and its necessity of public awareness. Environmental studies, its definition given by various authors like John Turk, Pardon Anderson, and Bernard Nebel has given different definitions of the environmental studies. Then nature of the environmental study, that it includes comprehensive nature, interdisciplinary nature, ever-changing nature, complex nature, beneficial nature. These are the five things, five natures of the environmental studies. That I have studied, we have studied in the last lecture. Then uh, scope of the environmental study. Up to this we have seen the nature of the environmental study. In scope of the environmental study, it includes understanding nature, u- use of the natural resources, study of environmental problems, environmental management and planning. That first type is first first thing is understanding nature. The environmental study is having understanding nature. So nature of environment, its types, its components, and their relationship with other sciences, and the and its relationship with the man and nature, ecology, ecosystem, ecological ecological concepts and principles. All these things which are included in this subject, nature of environment are seen in last lecture. Nature of environment, it includes comprehensive nature and interdisciplinary nature, never changing nature, complex nature, and beneficial nature. This is the nature of environment. Its types, various types of the its various things, various types included in this environment, component parts, and various sciences included in this study, like social sciences, geological sciences, physical physical sciences, chemical sciences, and it includes the ecology, study of the ecology, ecosystem, study of the environment, various systems in the environment, and various ecological concepts are studied. Their principles, their behavior, their processes, and other things which are included in this environment that are studied in this environmental study. Therefore, it is understanding in nature. Because I understand you have to study from the environment. Various things are studied from the various sciences. Therefore, it is understanding in nature. And second one, use of natural resources. In the environment, we utilize the various resources for our daily use, for daily living. So environment, it includes lots of trees, includes plenty of water, hmm, air. So these resources which are these are the very important for our uh, uh, for for the human being or for other trees, other animals. So which exist in the nature, which is in the environment. So these things are necessary. These resources are used for various purposes. That it includes construction of the houses. त्यामध्ये आपण वेगवेगळे रिसोर्सेस आपण यूज करतो, नॅचरल रिसोर्सेस लाईक टिम्बर or lime or bricks, soil or steel. So these are naturally available. By use of these natural resources, we construct the houses, buildings, various types of structures. Similarly, our daily living for we require the food, the resources, that resource, the food from the after farming, you take different types of crops by growing the crops like rice, wheat, hmm, sugarcane, maize, or other types of crops. From that we get the crops which are available in the nature. So various resources are which are used that are natural resources from the environment. These natural resources are used. So due to increase in population and uncontrolled exploitation or the use of these natural resources, there may be pollution may increase or surrounding nature has exploited. There is no control on the exploitation use of these natural resources. So proper use, distribution, and management of these resources are studied in this category. How to use these natural resources, how to preserve these natural resources so that the surrounding nature will not be affected by pollution or any other deforestation, or it may not affect uh, any other thing, or if any less rainfall or in case of droughts, famines. So in the environment should be preserved so that these natural resources should be used properly. They should be distributed properly. They should be managed properly. Is the use of natural resources. The study of natural resources that is included in this environmental study. Samalla, understanding nature, use of natural resources. Third one is study of environmental problems. So environmental problems there that are studied in this study. In that, increase in the industrialization, population due to urbanization, and overexploitation of resources and their mismanagement that may result in the creation of several eco problems. If there is deforestation is done, in that case there may be less rainfall, temperature may increase, or due to urbanization or overexploitation of natural resources, so eco problems are created. So all these aspects of various kinds of pollution as well as natural calamities like earthquake, volcano, flood, drought, tsunami, cyclones, landsliding, loss of biodiversity, global warming, acid rain. So these are the several problems may be created. These are the eco problems. So these eco problems may be created due to increase in industrialization, due to deforestation, urbanization, population, increase in the population, or mismanagement or misuse of the natural resources. So that may create this various eco problems. So this study of the environmental problems or eco problems that is included in this environmental study. So this is a scope. How much the part which is included in this environmental study. which are the factors or which study is included in this environmental study that is given in this scope. Then environmental management and planning. Natural balance is disturbed due to unplanned and uncontrolled use of the various ecosystems. So natural balance that is disturbed. Natural balance म्हणजे काय? The air, water, soil, the process in the environment. So we know there are different seasons. Three seasons are there throughout the year, like rainy season, winter season, summer season. So there is a natural in this various seasons, in this environment system. Hmm, proper balance should be maintained. The quality of the environment should be maintained. So this cycle process, how the rainfall occurs due to increase in temperature, evaporation. After evaporation, that water vapor will go into the cloud in the environment, and clouds are formed again uh, from the clouds. After precipitation, the rainfall will occur. Then the falling of the rainfall, it will reach into the rivers, seas, or lakes. So this is a process, hydrological process. Similarly, uh, in the environment also there is a different processes are there, like to maintain the quality of the environment. So this process should not be disturbed. If it is disturbed, what happens? There are several problems may create, like uh, pollution may increase, hmm, noise pollution or water pollution, hmm, or natural calamities may occur like earthquake, volcano, floods, drought, tsunamis, cyclones, landsliding, loss of biodiversities, global warming, acid rain. These are the several problems may create it if there is a mismanagement is there, or if these resources are not utilized properly. So to avoid this, all the problems, proper utilization of these resources needed. So otherwise, these resources will not be available for next generations. If these resources are not utilized properly, then they are not available for the next generations. So proper eco planning should be done. Eco planning is very important part of the environmental study to maintain the natural balance, to maintain the quality of the environment. Eco planning is necessary. All this study is included in this environmental study. First, it is understanding nature, includes various subjects, sciences are included in this environmental study. uh, Study of the environmental problem. It includes various aspects related to environment. The study of the various co-problems that are created, that study is included in this environmental study. Then how to manage this all the natural resources, how to manage the resources, how the planning of the natural resources is done, that is given in the environmental management and planning. There are the four types of studies which are included in this environmental study. This is the scope of the environmental study. समजलं? काय डिफिकल्टी काय यामध्ये? समजलं नसेल तर विचारा. प्लीज आस्क. Importance of the environmental studies. Environmental studies reflect on the status of the natural resources on which our lives are dependent. So, every living and non-living things which are dependent on the natural resources. So this environmental study which helps in development of the area and protection of the cultural heritage. So it develops the area, particular area, protects the cultural heritage, natural features are preserved. This environmental study, which includes awareness. First is awareness. Second one is knowledge, behavior, skill, involvement, evaluation ability. So related to this various factors, how it is important. Awareness, because of the increased interference of the beings in the environment, several ecological problems have been created. So due to in the environment or due to use of natural resources, there are several ecological problems have been created due to industrialization, due to increase in population, urbanization. There are several eco problems are created. So how to aware, how to preserve these natural resources. The severity of these problems, eco problems, is increasing day by day. Continuously, it is increasing. Continuously, these problems are creating environmental studies, which helps us to solve this problem. If any eco problems are created, this study gives uh, or solution for that problems, so that after solving that problem, people and social groups and organization aware of these problems before any problem develops. So some arrangements or uh, should be made to avoid uh, any uh, any problems. If any problems develops, like in case of natural calamities like earthquake, volcanoes, flood, drought, tsunamis, cyclones, landsliding. So to withstand these to protect from this natural calamity. So, so proper measures are taken. So that is awareness to avoid these problems, environmental problems. So to avoid any major loss or any accidents. So proper measures are taken to avoid any loss due to earthquake, volcanoes, floods. If any area is come under flood, or if area is affected by droughts, tsunamis, cyclones, there is a huge loss of the persons uh, and the loss of natural features. So this is awareness to make the people aware from the this the due to this uh, time. Make aware the people from these problems so that the people will withstand or they can the people can protect themselves from these natural calamities. So the study, this environmental study is included to solve problems by making the people and social groups and organization aware of these problems, eco problems. So this is the awareness. This is the first factor why it is necessary. Environmental study is necessary to protect the people, to protect the area which is affected by natural calamities or any if any eco problems develop. In that case, to make the people aware, to make the people and social groups and organization to aware of the eco problems. This is the awareness. समजलं अवेअरनेस म्हणजे काय? Second one is knowledge. So this study includes knowledge of various sciences. It includes various types of studies like social science, physical science, chemical science, geological science. So maintenance of the healthy environment is very important for sustenance of the life. Healthy environment should be preserved. Healthy environment should be maintained. So which is necessary for the all the living and non-living things. As environmental study are concerned with many science disciplines, as we have seen last lecture, like social sciences, physical sciences, chemical sciences, geological sciences. All this study is including this environmental study. Then behavior. Third one is behavior. The science develops positive attitude towards the conservation of the environment in the people and make them eco-friendly. This study in the person, in the people, so that the natural resources are preserved, the quality of the nature is maintained, or a healthy environment can be maintained. So, due to which the people may use the natural resources, the natural materials which are required for their daily living. The eco-friendly environment can be maintained. The behavior of the persons, maintaining the developing the positive attitude in the people. Fourth one is skill. Observation, research, ability are required for the study of the environment, so which can be developed by this science, studying this science. Observation, research, and ability. These are the things which are required for the study of the environment. Research is required, research ability to study the various factors, things which are exist in the nature. observation of the various processes, various things in the environment. The skill is needed, which is uh, which is required to be developed for the studying this environmental study, for studying various natural features, environmental features related to physical science, related to chemical science, social science, geological science, or other types of sciences. Observation is necessary. Observation skill is necessary. Research ability skill is necessary. Hmm? So other factors which are necessary for this for the study of the environment. The proper skill is required to study of the environment. Skill need to be developed. Fifth one is involvement. Involvement is necessary for preservation and conservation of the environment. Natural resources should be preserved. Quality of the environment should be maintained. Okay, healthy environment should be maintained. So environment of the society and the people uh, which are exist in the environment. So people who exist in the nature or all the other things. So the environment is very necessary for the preservation of the environment. It is also necessary to step to solve the various eco problems. Involvement is necessary to avoid any damages, accidents, or uh, any natural calamities. So to stand this various uh, eco problems, to solve the various eco problems, involvement is necessary. Sixth one is evaluation ability. Evaluation is done. Evaluation of the various things. Evaluation of the various eco problems which are developed. Environmental features have to be evaluated. So we have to start thinking logically about the day-to-day problems which are developed to solve the problems. So the scale of evaluation utilize the role of oneself, society, institute towards the ecological field develop. So evaluation of ability should be there. Skill of evaluation should be there so that so these problems can be solved. So this should be included in this environmental study. These are the six things which are more important, which uh, which is uh, which is necessary in this environmental study. So then how it is important, how this environmental study is important related to awareness, in knowledge, behavior, skill, involvement, and evaluation ability. So this is the important the environmental study, environmental science. समजलं का importance? समजलं नसेल तर विचारा in chat box or you can unmute yourself and you can ask any problem in this. The need of the public awareness. Why awareness is needed? So to solve the various eco problems, environmental problems, which are created. So public awareness is necessary. So to avoid any problems or any uh, to avoid any damages, accidents, or any to maintain the quality of the environment and quality of the environmental features. So public awareness should be there. Public awareness is necessary to make the people aware from the any if any natural calamity occurs. So to make the people aware before developing any problem. So these problems may get developed due to increase in the population, industrialization, enormous deforestation, increase in the transport vehicle. So there may be change in the uh, so that may affect to the environment. So that may create several problems. Or there may be change in the depletion of the ozone layer, global warming, superstition, or exploitation of the natural resources. So to avoid these problems, public awareness is necessary. That public awareness programs should be organized